everybody, welcome to PVM&P TV. I'm DJ NS.
And I am your co-host BG Boss. And now we got a special guest in here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Chunky. I'm a music producer from Phoenix, Arizona.
That's what's up, that's what's up. Thanks for coming through, Chunky, man. We appreciate you pulling up on us, man.
Thank you guys for inviting me.
That, man, you me and Alex first guest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got to do the rock together. So on PVM&P TV, me and my boy Alex about to try to revamp the channel. So we're gonna give y'all all kind of new content, new interviews, new guests. And this is our first one right here, our boy Chunky. Like he said, he does music. And the way I got introduced to Chunky is by you and Alex doing the track together. Correct?
Correct.
How y'all meet, man?
Well, it was one of those times that I was still working with the artist in Cali. I'm gonna mention the story. And then he started following me, and I see he had a potential. He's showing freestyles, and I kind of like, you know what? Let's give Arizona a chance, and I really believe in him, man. And you know, when this guy got it, he got down on that track.
Oh yeah, Alex got some flows, man. I like how you get down, you know what I'm saying? I like how y'all get down together. You know what I'm saying? I like what y'all doing. That's why I'm rocking with y'all as well. Far as like, do you have a brand far as besides Chunky, like far as cause do you do your own music production?
Yeah, so it's not really a production. I just only make like I just make beats. Obviously, I just make beats, but like it's not like movies and stuff like that. If you're mentioning that, you know what I mean?
No, production and music is making beats and engineering is you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
Producing tracks. You putting tracks out there.
Yeah, I'm putting tracks out there still.
Okay, but you just pretty much ride everything on the Chunky though. That's the brand.
That's the brand for now. Yes.
Gotcha.
Because I do have a clothing brand coming up. Me and my brother working on it soon.
Okay.
For sure. It's just called the Chunky brand for now, but
dope.
so
Everybody
hopefully I'll
look out
follow.
for that.
Yeah,
Can't wait for that, man.
How long you been doing music?
I've been doing music since, man, I want to say 12 years old.
Okay.
12 years old because, man, we were in Prescott, like me and my brothers and the family and his friend. We were in Prescott and they were having a soccer tournament, and you know they were losing really bad, like it was really bad. and we're out there cracking jokes saying how like we're out there standing there while we're losing. The freezing was so bad at the point that my mom has to go in the car that bad because we're losing and the cold ass weather in Prescott. But the homie Anthony's homie, that's my brother's name, Anthony. His homie started making beats, like trap beats or house music, and I was like, you know what? I want to learn that those trap music, because that was the first thing I done is trap. And when he saw I had potential, and I followed his mixing and mastering, it was really dope. It was really dope. Like, you know what? Why do I have to follow these type of mixing and mastering? I could do my own mixing and mastering. It'll sound perfect. I'm not gonna go more above than zero, you know what I mean, on the fader. But I think that if I do my mixing like pretty dope and the mastering a different plug-in, it will sound perfect. And I've been doing that, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that guy put me on to a lot of music, but he didn't teach me how to do hip hop. Okay, you know how to do hip hop beats, like the old school beats. I had to learn it myself on YouTube. I watched it because I know the rhythm in FL Studio is kind of the same thing, but I felt like it was not. It's not, because the tempo, depending on what you're using on the hip hop beat, you know.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's the homie Chris. Shout out to the homie, bro. He's one of my masters. He taught me how to do that stuff. It was pretty dope.
Okay.
So who became like your influences growing up, like production wise?
Who it was is you know, it was Ernie G from Proper Dose, and I got to meet that dude. His production is one of my favorite production because it was really ahead of his time in the Chicano rap. You know what I mean? It was really ahead of his time, and it was actually a really, really dope guy. He's a dope dude, man. I talked to him a couple of times here and there, and he actually gave me a comment the other day on the DM telling me, hey bro, I see you, I'm proud, like, you know, dude, keep going, you know, like, he was a cool dude, and this is the guy you look up to, you know what I mean?
Facts. So
that's crazy that somebody texts me that.
Yeah.
But the other ones are Ernie G, Alchemist, DJ Premier, and probably Eminem, I would say.
Yeah, Eminem's very underrated when it comes to production.
Yeah, he's really dope. He's really dope.
That's dope to know. Man, where you from originally?
I'm originally from Phoenix, Arizona, but when I was growing up as a kid, I always go to summers over there in Calexico and Mexicali.
Okay.
And that's my whole life I grew up in, because me and my brother and my grandma were always crossing borders to see my great family, or we would always stay there once in a while, you know?
Yeah.
And like, it was cool because, you know, I get to see my cousins I never met that time. And then, you know, yeah, bro, I kind of moved a lot, bro. When I was living when I went back to Phoenix, obviously, like in the summers, my mom and dad were trying to find better spots us to live, because we were living in apartments until we finally found a house.
Okay.
And we were I'm so happy that they gave me a better life when they didn't want to live in Calexico. We came to here
Yeah.
to have a better life here, you know.
Dope. So the name of the track that y'all two was on together, what's the name of it?
It's called Nothing's Gonna Stop Me, featuring him. And what was a good inspiring about that track was, I want to make something different. Like, I'm tired of having other rappers, you know, having that, you know, auto-tune stuff. Like, you know what? I like this style. I always liked this style when we met online. What was it, like 2-3 years ago? Yeah, 2 to 3 years ago. And I was like, bro, I need to find a studio, give me a chance. You know, I was telling him I need to find a spot, bro. It's kind of hard nowadays because all these studios are shutting down because of other reasons, you know. So it was cool that he recorded it right here and did that track for me, bro. Because I was blessed when I was like, bro, this is dope. It's gonna blow up. And you know, it's the second track in Apple Music on my catalog right now, bro. And I'm kind of happy.
And what's the name of the first track?
The first track ever I had an artist on, or
no? Oh, so no, you saying that's on Apple Music and?
Oh yeah, the first one is Colodro.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell us a little bit about that, Colodro. How did it come about?
So, my brother was listening to this artist named Ski, and he also has the same real name as me too. But anyways, he always listened to music like that. Like, he had a different flow. It was pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was listening to like, oh, this is cool, bro. I like the Black Album, and that was a pretty fire track. And I really like his flow and style. And I told Anthony, like, dude, tell me about this dude. I want to collab with him. And the first track me and Ski collab was Y'all Shouldn't Rap. And that was the first beat ever made from him. And it's going to be on his catalog too. I produced that one. And man, that track was crazy, man. Everybody's loving it on TikTok, on Instagram. People didn't know who the producer was. And I was always I had that raising my hand emoji on there, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So it was just crazy.
So before all that, though, you had a little crew, or you were part of it called Cockroach Records. Tell us a little bit about that.
So when we started Cockroach Records, I remember I was showing people beats back in my college prep school days after I graduated high school. Oh no, I was there in high school, and dude, these guys are bumping my shit. They're like, dude, this is so dope. It's mixed and mastered professionally. Like, all these people's beats. This is what he said, right? This is what he said. All these beats sound like half-ass mixing and mastering. I don't like rapping to it, but if you know how to mix and master perfectly, I like that style. I like it, and it sounds dope. And that was Constantine. That was a homie. Shout out to that dude. You know, he has a kid already, and he has a wife and stuff. But Constantine was the first dude I met in that class, and he was just like, bro, this sounds fire. Like I said earlier, it sounds fire here and there. And then we met another dude that heard my track named Carson. I still talk to him to this day. But Carson, he was like, dude, that sounds dope, bro. We need to hit that studio, man. It's right here. And I'm like, yeah, I'm down. Like, I didn't know they were that serious at first, because I thought they just listened to it just because they're over-exaggerating, because, you know, I don't know their reactions, you know. You know how that feels, like when they over-exaggerate and they want to do it, but they can't do it. But I thought, I was like, you know what, yeah, I'm down. Either way, I was still down to do it. But we met another rapper. I still talk to him to this day too. His name is Basilio. Yeah, his name is Basilio. That real dope dude, man. He's the first guy I met in the bus too. And he was like, bro, you make beats, bro? I want to start rapping. I have paper. And he was being for reals. He has paper like this, bro. Like, he was like, I saw it. That sounds fire, bro. With the flow and he was rapping with it, it sounded so dope. So I was like, screw it. Let's go to the studio the next day. And we recorded the Tears beat on my SoundCloud back in those days. and he flowed, man. I have a video of it, but he flowed like crazy.
Wow.
And Constantine was in the studio, and everybody's like, dude, you guys sound like the RBL posse, like of Arizona. And I was like, damn, we really do sound like that? That's crazy, bro. That is some crazy stuff, man. But that's how Cockroach Records started. And the story of that one, of the title, was one of my homie Carson, looked in the ceiling, and he was like, there's a dead cockroach in there. And then he's like, Cockroach Records. I was like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck was that shit? But all right, we'll roll with
But it
it.
went down in history, though, you know?
It really did, man. I wish we kept going, but you know, scheduling problems, you know what I'm saying? And you know, people, you know, it happens, bro. High school beef too.
Yeah, so, how'd you get your name, CHUNKYCHAN, by the way? That's one thing I didn't even know.
So, my dad gave me that name. And a lot of people gave me that name too. A lot of people in middle school and high school, because I was a big kid, you know? And my dad's like, you know what, just CHUNKYCHAN. And I hated like names that are different names of fat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just didn't like it. It was just like, what the hell is that? And that's kind of not cool. Like, you know, I was one of those kids that was a little sensitive to some jokes, and I have there's like limits, you know, like half limits.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I got the name from my dad. He's like, you know what, screw it, we're gonna call you CHUNKYCHAN. I didn't like that name at first, but when I was watching My Hero Academia, the character named Midoriya, the main character, he kind of inspired me a little bit, because there's an episode that he was literally didn't like his name either, because they bullied that name too, with Deku or whatever. And he chose that name, his bully name, to a superhero name. So I was just like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna take that that scene and then put it as my name as CHUNKYCHAN. I always hated that name, but I love that name to this day.
I feel you.
So I love the name.
I feel you.
So you had Cockroach Records, and then all of a sudden, I could be wrong, but later on in the years, Blue In, Blue Out comes out.
Yes, correct.
How did that come about with you and Bozo?
So how I met Bozo is actually a funny story. I said it's in Long Beach Social Experiment. So my dad was bumping Bozo a while back, way before I did, and he liked the That's Why track, and he was bumping that, and I was like, oh, who is this dad? He's like, this is Bozo. He got some tracks here and there. I've been listening to him for a little bit. So all right, cool. And I told him, hey dad, you know, like, what do you think about this beat? I show him Blue and Blue Out beat, and he was just snapping, like, he was like, damn, this shit sounds hard. You need to send this to Bozo, definitely to Bozo. And I'm like, I don't know if he's gonna respond, dad. He's, you know, he has 20K followers. He's like, it doesn't matter, dude. You gotta just do it, you know, because what's the worst thing they can say is no. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? You're right, dad. This is gonna be the day that I'm not scared of sending beats to artists, like artists bigger than me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I texted Bozo, said, hey Bozo, I actually been bumping your music for a while, for a couple months, and you know, myself, and I was wondering if you could send me the beat. I mean, I could send you a beat. And he was just like, yeah, shoot it through, my boy. And then once he saw that track and he heard it, he was like, no fucking way. With the fire emojis everywhere, bro, on the text, bro. It was so many emojis, my phone froze. I'm being dead serious. Yeah, he was blowing up my phone with the fire emojis, dude. And he really liked it. And he's like, you know who I got on this track? Like, it was like 2 hours later. He's like, you know who I got on this track? Cujo, Weve, fucking Down the Lokes. And I'm like, what the fuck? I know Cujo, but I didn't know the rest of them.
Yeah.
I didn't know about him. I was like, these guys have like 5K followers and stuff. But he's like, you know what? These guys are dope too on that track. But that's how me and Bozo met, bro. Like through Instagram DMs, bro.
So what's your process of making beats? Like software you like to use? Any hardware you like to use?
Hardware I rarely use, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, because
Okay.
like I can kind of like chop in on FL Studio a little bit, because I be focusing on the sample and seeing if it's right, because that's how you learn it, bro. It's kind of like, it's like surgeon stuff, you know what I mean, in FL Studio.
Mm-hmm.
So like And FL Studio has some dope, interesting shit, dude. Like they be having like, oh, we have this to mix your vocals, or we got this and that. Dude, they had some crazy stuff. I think that's just almost pretty close to Pro Tools level now,
Gotcha.
since that updated.
So that's what you like to use?
I like to use a lot of FL Studio.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And FL used to always be dope though.
Mm-hmm.
I used to use it in like 2007, and it was dope then. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I think that was probably around the time it first came out. You know, they used to use something called Sonar. I don't even think people use Sonar no more. Logic.
Yeah, Logic.
You know what I'm saying? And Pro Tools, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pro Tools always was like, it seemed like software elevating. It was hard to, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta update it, and then after so long, it seemed like you gotta just buy a new one. You know what I'm saying? It was just getting, you know, right now, we're using probably Logic right now, I believe, right? What we used to record in there?
Yeah, I think
it is Logic.
Yeah,
you know
Logic.
what I'm saying? But definitely, so far as vocals, you do your vocals in FLs as well?
Yes.
Okay.
So
I didn't know you can do vocals. See, back in the day, you couldn't do vocals back in the day.
Yeah. But you can. But a lot of people say, "Oh, you gotta use Pro Tools because it's an industry standard." It is. It correctly is. But you don't get on Metro Boomin's ass about using FL Studio to mix his vocals. 21 Savage used to do it.
Yeah.
They used to do it all the time, bro. Before they used Pro Tools, and that's just a fact. If you watch the No Heart video.
Gotcha.
It shows you right there he uses the mix. I think it's that, or I think he made his own video of him making
But
beats.
I'm sure with with FL now, I'm sure they got it in synced in there too, where you can actually, you know what I'm saying, use it for that. You know what I'm saying, for vocals and shit like that.
Yeah,
that's dope, man.
it's dope, and I made a good mixing on our track. Nothing's gonna stop me. It took me almost like 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
3 weeks,
Okay.
because I was just finding the right voice, or not the right voice, but the right mixing. Because there's mixes that almost sound like it, but it sounded like it just sounded like shit. You know what I mean? Like I can hear the like when he's rapping, he like every sentence, like dude, that don't sound right. But so I had to use a lot of compression, bro. It was not a lot of compression, but like at the point, it almost sounds like I'm using a lot. And it still sounded good. You know what I mean? It still sounded like a good track. Yeah, that's crazy.
Got you.
So Blue In Blue Out, just it's doing great numbers and everything, right?
Yeah.
So then you go in the Fan First studio, and you see Spice One, right?
Yes. So it was crazy because before the studio, me and my brother were just trying to get ready for the studio, right? But Bozo surprises me. He's like, "Hey Chunky, you here already?" It's like, "Yeah, bro. I just landed, bro." Like, he's like, "All right, cool. We got an artist, bro, old school artist. You probably know who it is." So, "Oh, really, who?" Like, he said Spice One, and I lost it, dude. I was just like, "What the fuck? You got Spice One in that shit?" And he's like, "Yeah, bro. He had that 28 interview." It was the same day, actually. It was like kind of like the day after the 28 interview. He actually Bozo called him and stuff. But anyways, he told me, and I was like, "Dude, this is dope." And I called my mom. I was like, "Mom, guess who's gonna be in the studio? Spice One." My mom's like, "Get out of here," cause she's from Modesto. That's where Spice One's from, Modesto.
Okay.
So like, she's like, "Get out of here." Really, Spice One? He's like, "Yeah, Mom, yeah." He's like, and my mom lost it, bro. She was happy that I'm working with old school artists, you know.
Yeah.
It's cool, like it's really cool that I'm working with the old school artists, but we didn't work on the track. They're only working on Bozo's track here and there. I think he had a certain hours and stuff here and there. But yeah, he was cool, bro. He told me Tupac stories. Spice One told me his Tupac stories. Pretty interesting. And then he told me about how he was supposed to be one of the characters of Menace Society. I think he was supposed to play. I think Spice was supposed to play Old Dog and Tupac was supposed to play Kane. It was one of those. Maybe I mixed it wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what the story he told me. That he was supposed to be in Menace Society, but the director's like, I wanted Tupac to be
that fake Muslim one.
Yeah, the fake Muslim guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tupac's like, "Nah, I'm gonna play Kane. I know how to act this part." Blah blah blah. So it never happened. They had to choose those guys to this day. Even though it's still a good movie, but I just wanted to see if they actually filmed that. That would have been dope. Just all rappers just acting and shit. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You ever did any any beats, any production for like somebody more on the R&B side,
You know-
outside of hip hop?
You know what? I found a couple female artists. Not even just, obviously, that's the only thing I have, like female artists on the line of I'm trying to work with, you know. One of them is actually working with Danny Trejos Music. And I'm trying to speak with her, but she's just been
gospel,
busy.
right?
Huh?
Danny Trejos?
Danny Trejos Music? Nah, he does like, he has his own music. It's the guy that plays Machete.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
and he has his own music group that it's his own label. It's only his label, and he found these 3 artists, and one of them I'm talking to is Amora J, and she's actually pretty dope. She has a good voice, and I think she can, if she makes her own track, I was gonna, you know, I can give her an R&B beat, you know.
Yeah.
So I was just like, damn, bro. I asked her, she said she's down, but she has a lot of stuff coming up, and until she can collab.
Got you.
So like after Blue In Blue Out, right? Then you mostly produce Bozo's album, that King Goon, right?
So I only produce, let me see, Never, Money Power, Forever, Money Power Respect, and Never. So I only produce basically half of the album.
You know, like that Forever track, that's like my favorite Bozo track. That's very underrated right there.
Man, dude.
People hardly talk about that track.
Oh man, that is a fire track, bro. And RIP to Stomper, man.
Yeah, RIP Stomper.
But he made that track. I think he made it for Stomper because I saw his canvas on Spotify that he actually he actually has his face as a mural, as a painting. It was pretty dope. It was a pretty dope. It's a pretty dope concept, bro. But that song is actually one of my favorite beats I ever produced. Like, it has to be like top 10 for me for sure.
So like after that, right? What made you want to do like a beat tape? Because it's something different that I've seen from producers.
So a beat tape, I feel like when I started, I thought, you know, I needed some rappers on there. At first I wanted rappers, but a lot of them are just like, they're half-ass rappers. They want to rap, and they don't want to rap when there's too much money involved. You know what I mean? Because that studio session here and there, like, that's why you buy your own equipment. I always ask them, buy your own equipment, bro. We don't have to do that shit. Paying, you know, studios for an hour and shit. So what happened was, how it started was, it just like, it's kind of a story for me. I always made beats as a story, like just like the offline tape. That was a story during COVID, and I didn't post that much because I was working on Bozo's tracks and here and there, you know. And I was like, you know what? I have beats that I can put a beat tape as, and it was just a cool, inspiring, because it told stories, you know, like 28 Days. That track is one of my favorite beats and my brother's favorite beat of all time. And and then me, I really like that track so much, dude, because it took me 28 days to make that beat, because the sampling is so different, and it was like, damn, that shit sounds hard. You know, it sounds hard, and that's why I named it 28 Days, because it was 28 days of February.
Oh,
It's a very good.
I did not know that. So now it makes sense.
That's why it's called 28 Days, because it's February. And I made that beat February 1st until the 28th of February, and it became March. So that's a pretty dope name, huh?
Yeah, it is.
That shit go hard.
And like, so offline tape, right? That was the first one.
That was the first one in streaming platforms, but in SoundCloud, I think it was Arizona T. Yeah,
Okay.
Arizona T. That Arizona T was just, I'm just putting random beats, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I was putting stuff that, and I just started making beats, right? And it just sounded horrible back in those days. I thought it sounded good, dude, but I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? I don't know what I did on those Arizona T tracks, bro.
So when you say far as doing music since 12, that's how long you been making beats?
Yeah, 12 years old.
Got you.
12 years old, yeah. It's 10 years ago.
No.
I'm 22, so.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Going hard at it then, shit.
And then like after offline, was it Back of the Bus or Colors you dropped?
It was Back of the Bus.
Can you tell us a little bit about that, Back of the Bus?
Back of the Bus connects to the Cockroach story. And a lot of beats were back in the Bus days. Some of them, not all of them. But it was so crazy because it kind of took me memories when I was making those beats. Because we used those beats for freestyling. And a lot of those guys were freestyling in the back were pretty dope, bro. We got in trouble for that shit. It was so bad, dude. At the point, I almost got fucking, I almost got suspended because we were cussing in the back, we were smoking in the back. We didn't give a fuck.
It was raw and uncut in the back.
Nah, man, there's some crazy shit in there all the time, bro. In the back of the bus. That's why it's one of my favorite spots to be at. Just be back in the bus. I like to chill, but there's just active shit going on in the back, bro.
True.
You know what I mean? It's just crazy. But back of the bus again. The beat tape. It's like a memory flashback of me and my homies and them when we made Back of the Bus. When we made Cockroach Records, dude. Because I really miss that group so much, bro. Like, I wish we could have done something, but again, like I said earlier, it's just a schedule thing, bro.
Yeah, because I could tell Back of the Bus, I feel like you did take your time in offline tape. Because they actually had like a little concept from the intro to the end, the outro.
Yeah.
And my favorite beat from that tape was Baracho. Can you tell me how did you come up with that?
Dude, you know what's crazy? I just found the like rarest samples and oldies, and I just sampled that track from, fuck, I forgot his name. I forgot his last name, but his name is Rocky. Dope ass Chicano singer, bro. He does R&B tracks. I fuck with that track, and you know, and then I used this song, and then I put it in the track, and then just right there, bro. I was just playing with the chops, bro, and the chops are it's just crazy. I was like, oh no, stop crying, like that shit was crazy, bro. And I did that, and I was like, bro, that was dope.
Yeah, that's super fire.
And after that one was the recent one, which is Colors, right?
It was Colors on YouTube, but not streaming platforms. So Colors was only in YouTube, right?
Yeah.
It was only on YouTube at all, and it was just really dope because those beats were crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Those beats are one of my favorite beats I ever made. I think that's one of my favorite projects I ever made, bro. Something different. It wasn't like half-assed and here and there. I'm not saying all my beat tapes are half-assed, but I felt like the mixing wasn't half-assed.
It's like every project you feel like you need to top
improve
it than the last one.
Improve,
yeah.
And that's what I did. I tried to improve, and it sounded so much better, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Those beats are fire. And then I don't know what happened. YouTube just took it down. I'm thinking about putting it on SoundCloud, or I'm thinking about trying to try it again, but take out some other beats. And
That's dope. That's dope. All right, now we back from our little commercial break. So now I'm gonna put you in the hot seat, bro.
Okay.
You don't mind?
all right.
Let's see how well you know your hip hop, right? Cause then, you know, I know you know your hip hop, but let's just see, all right?
Okay.
I'm gonna hit you with this. You want me to go hard on you or easy? Pause.
Okay, wait. Whatever, dude. Whatever
All right,
you
let's
want.
go. Okay, and you can say why. You can explain your answer if you want, all right?
Okay. Yeah.
Psycho Realm or Cypress Hill?
Fuck, man. I grew up with two of those groups, man. Listening to their music. I'm gonna have to go with Psycho Realm. I have to, bro.
How come?
Because, man, you know, Cypress Hill, you know, they did a lot for the group, for Psycho Realm and them, but I feel like Psycho Realm had a different sound. It was dope, dark, and it was super hip hop. It was Be Real level too. It was, even though Be Real was in that group, you know.
Yeah.
But Psycho Realm, dude, it was super hip hop. I love the style in that track. Sig Jaggin on the beats are fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Crazy motherfucker, man, on that track, bro. I want to work with them one day, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit you with another one, right?
Okay.
NWA or Wu-Tang?
Man, that's hard. We talking about like lyricism or just all of it?
Just all of it.
Just
better
all of
group
it?
overall. Better group overall that you like to, you know?
Probably NWA.
Yeah, I feel like that too.
Yeah, because I just feel like those guys, man, inspired and that the color barriers and also like not the color barriers, but like the censoring shit and this and that, and they did a lot, bro. Wu-Tang's lyricism, they did break down how their style is rapped and this and that, and the production is dope. But NWA, bro, broke records. They changed laws, dude. At that point, I thought they were the fucking amendments of the United States, bro. They're breaking laws and making rules.
I feel like they put the stamp on gangster rap too.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now I'm gonna hit you with another one too. Big L or Big Pun?
Ooh. God damn.
I told you I did my homework.
Damn. God damn, dude. You got me right there, fool. Fuck, man. You know what? I fuck with Big Pun. Big Pun was a very, very inspiration of my production also. And his style and his flow is crazy because there's times, bro, when I not rap, but like when I have like a little practice of their lyrics on my beat, it just sounded perfect on beats I make on hip hop tracks. And Big Pun is one of those guys. He's the first Latin rapper to become super popular. Not the first, but like he became super popular.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I mean? Like he was like top 10 being the popular Latin rapper of all time. He really is, bro. He's up there.
Yeah, he's up there.
And he's actually, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, he's my #1 list, Big Pun, bro.
Really?
Big Pun for sure.
Nice.
Yes.
Hold on, I got another one. Mobb Deep or the Dog Pound?
You know what, bro? Not that much of Dog Pound or Mobb Deep because I only have a couple of tracks for each and they're like the same amount. But man, I can't lie. Mobb Deep, man. Mobb Deep got some crazy ass beats and the street shit is crazy, bro. They be speaking about real shit, bro, and I like about their message, bro. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
They're dope.
Since you seen real West Coast,
Mm-hmm.
production wise,
Yes.
this one for you. We're gonna go kind of deep death row.
Okay.
Daz Dillinger,
Ooh.
DJ Quick.
Damn, you got me right there.
You gotta do the Dr. Evil laugh.
Fuck, dude. Oof. You know what, dude? Man, DJ Quick did produce almost all of Tupac's albums, so I would have
That's two?
Daz did too, but didn't DJ Quick do most of it, or
He did what's it called? Hearts of Men. He actually mixed and mastered All Eyes on Me, but he did produce Hearts of Men.
it depends, man.
And then Dazzy got Vision as a Rider, Two America's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
Got My Mind Made Up.
Yeah. The My Man Made Up was fucking fire, dude.
Yeah, that's a good beat to freestyle.
But-
Dog Pound shit he did, you know.
Dude, I know. Dog Pound got some fire ass tracks. I have to go with Daz Dillinger, bro, because he got some crazy ass beats, bro. He
Yeah,
really does.
that's another name too that people don't put on the West Coast top producing list.
Yeah.
Daz. And
Yeah.
DJ Quick is one as well. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
they always
saying?
put like Dre, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I feel like DJ Quick and Daz Dillinger,
Like
they
this-
never get the flowers that they deserve, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like his own production he did on his own, for his own tracks, DJ Quick and shit he did for Sugar Free, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Sugar Free's fire, bro. I love his shit, man. Why you fucking bullshitting? That shit goes hard.
Fun fact, that was supposed to be Tupac's beat, but he passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. I heard about that too. That shit was
Yeah.
wild.
What you listening to now, like in your car, what you bumping?
Man, my own shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's
Okay.
because I listen to a couple of them. I do fuck with a couple of them. You know, they're dope, bro. Don't get me wrong. All the Phoenix artists are dope, man.
Mhm.
They're real dope. But I'm trying to find a different sound, and some of them do have different sounds. Some of them don't. But I would work with them to make it better. You know
Is there
what I
any
mean?
Arizona artists you would like to work with? Or that you like bump sometimes?
I do like to bump. Man, I forgot his name, bro. You know what? The homie Justice, bro. Because me and him and Justice, the Phoenix hip hop guy, the owner of that shit.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
he's the owner. He actually was telling me about this the other day. Like we could work on a track. I'm down to work on a track with him. It's pretty dope. There's other ones, bro. I want to work with, but they're like hidden, bro. They don't want to say it. But I can tell you this. I've been hanging out with Homegirl for a little bit, and she's been showing me some tracks and lyrics, and I kind of helped her with the hook,
Yeah.
and it sounded perfect, but she wants to make a different beat out of it, and I'm down to make another beat, because she doesn't like that beat, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help her as a career-wise, and she's actually pretty good, bro. Like, I listen to her unreleased tracks, like, on Instagram. Other than tattooing, she actually does, like music on there, and she's actually pretty good at guitar, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. She's pretty dope. There's videos of her playing the guitar and piano. I'm like, damn, I need Homegirl to play the piano when I make a hip hop beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have you ever tried to get down on the piano or like a drum machine or something like that?
I did actually. A drum machine, yes.
Mhm.
So like the drums, it get me confused sometimes, bro, because I try to connect it and I put the kick or on the computer. You know how you put the kick on the drum and shit. So the kick will be right here, and then when I press it, it's a fucking snare, dude. So I'd be like, what the fuck? And I get mad confused. Like I have to go like this, that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
find your
just-
sound.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck, bro? I just added to this spot I wanted to be. What's going on? But I do like the drums for sure. The sampling is so crazy, bro. Because when I started making beats, I used to use the drum pad to sample, and that shit was pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie to you, it was real dope.
I got another West Coast question, alright?
Alright,
This
go
is
ahead.
better discography, better artist, you know, who you prefer, okay?
Okay.
Ice Cube or Snoop Dogg?
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube? Why?
Because Ice Cube he inspired a lot of rappers, including Tupac, Snoop. You really think about it, if you hear their tracks, it's kind of inspired, bro. And Ice Cube started making that sound. He not just he started saying fuck the police, but dude, this dude is the West Coast Don, bro.
Yeah,
he really is, man. And he inspired every artist, bro. Like probably King T, Dub C, Mac 10. That's why they made West Side Connection, bro, because, you know, Ice Cube was the voice of that shit. He was the voice of the West Coast. You know what I mean? So I think Ice Cube, man, because I like his shit a lot more.
Me too. Well, actually, I don't know. It could be toss-up.
It depends, bro,
Yeah.
because I have the same amount as Ice Cube than Snoop of tracks, you know?
Yeah.
But Ice Cube is just right there, bro. Ice Cube inspired me also, too. So a lot of West Coast artists inspired me.
This is Chicano right now, alright?
All right.
Question.
Nah, it's good, cool.
Proper dose or conejo?
I'm sorry, bro. My bad. Proper dose, man.
Proper
Come
dose?
on, man. Their production is crazy. I like Cornell's tracks too, but proper Frank V, you cannot touch that dude.
He's like the Mexican Ice Cube.
Yes, he really was. As we speaking about Ice Cube, he really was the Mexican Ice Cube, bro. He knows how to spit the mic like it's nothing, man. Like he's a real MC. I wouldn't even consider him Chicano rap, bro, because he knows how to spit.
Yeah.
He really does, bro.
Facts.
Right now with Kendrick and Drake,
Mhm.
who's winning to you in your eyes?
Shit, that's easy, fool. Kendrick, fool. What?
Okay.
What?
Okay.
That's, dude, come on, bro. Whoever says Drake is fucking winning, that's like saying Will Smith is beating Nas.
Nah, I mean, you're a fan of Drake, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Hey, Dale's gonna be mad right now. Just kidding.
No, I'm going with Kendrick 100% though. Win, lose, or draw. I'm going West Coast with it.
Okay,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
my opinion about that, right, is Kendrick is winning because Drake, he was good when he started. He really was. I'm not gonna do bias stuff like the old and new. You know what I mean? He still makes good popular trap. He is a hit maker. Don't get me wrong. He really is. He's not. Kendrick's not a hit maker that much, but he can make one hit from like 4 years later, from that recording, and make a hit. You know what I mean? And Drake is just making hits and hits every day. Like you can't even fucking breathe air, dude. Like this dude's making hits. He still does. Only singles, not albums, because I used to bump his whole fucking
Would you
album.
say he's the hottest rapper out right now?
Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kendrick, they're both, you know, hot in the scene, you know what I mean?
I'm saying in the game overall, out of everybody, hip hop right now, who you say the top rapper right now?
The top rapper, like the hottest,
Yeah. Consistent wise.
probably, again, it's Drake.
Okay.
It's Drake because he knows what he's doing. He knows he's working with new artists like Sexy Red and, you know, all those artists. Even, was it D-Baby he was trying to work with? Or I remember he was working with a Mexican artist, bro. I saw like a video of him working with the Corrido group.
Chinito Pacos.
Yeah,
shit.
he's gonna work with that, yeah.
Yeah, facts.
So he's consistent for sure, bro. That dude's in the studio probably 24/7. I don't know what the fuck he does, but he's 24/7 in the studio.
Since we're talking about Drake and Kendrick, right?
Yes.
What are your top 3 diss tracks that you always love?
So my first one, man, it has to be Ice Cube Killer. The Be Real diss track to Ice Cube. That shit was crazy, man. At first, I thought it was Wicked. Was it Wicked? It was
Yeah,
the
No
first
Rest
one?
for the Wicked.
No Rest for the Wicked,
Yeah.
right? And bro, what was so crazy was No Rest for the Wicked. He was telling half the story. You know what I mean? He's like, nah, we're gonna save that for later. But I think Ice Cube diss track, the King of the Hill, it was a cool diss track. But I feel like he didn't do no Vaseline. He didn't speak the truth. He kind of made fun of Ice Be Real having a Baby Nuts voice.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, are you making fun of him or are you dissing them? You know what I mean? So
you giving it to Cypress Hill over Ice Cube? And that for real?
You only about to go, about to set off on
Nah,
top.
hey, he's the first person I heard that, you know, but he's a Cypress Hill fan.
I am
That's how you can be though, you know?
Yeah, no, it's Be Real's not just a stoner, man. That dude's a hardcore lyricist, man. That dude spit for days.
Yeah,
92,
yeah, he dope.
Yeah, people don't give him credit for that though.
92 to 95 Be Real prime. That's his prime right there. You can't fuck with that dude, man.
Yeah,
But
that
I
dude.
give it to Cube though, on
Same
their
here.
beef though.
But I give Cypress Hill like to them, like they hold it down, like
Oh, yeah.
like they put up a fight.
Oh yeah.
Man, it's just crazy, bro.
And
Because
they pioneers when it comes to the West Coast
Yeah.
too, especially, you know, history
Yeah.
and hip hop, definitely. I give them their respect.
man, it's crazy, bro. Because I felt like the Ice Cube Killer was talking about this and that, you know. But you know, everybody.
And it's funny too how they got that dude that sounded like Ice Cube.
Yeah, that was fucking trippy when I heard that. I'm like, dude, that's crazy. You sound like Ice Cube.
So what's number 2 for you?
Number 2 is Hit 'Em Up.
Hit 'em up.
Yeah, the most basic one, but that's because it's a really good diss track. I don't like it because motherfuckers say I fuck your bitch and this and that. You know what I mean? Because I like that Biggie. You know, Biggie's like telling the truth and P Diddy and all that. You know, all the P Diddy news out there now. It is kind of true what Tupac was saying, bro. That's just crazy. You know, so that's why I like Hit 'Em Up as number 2, bro.
So how do y'all, just go for both of y'all, like how do y'all feel about like hip hop beef? Like say the Kendrick and the Drake thing,
Mm-hmm.
or we can even say from like the Tupac, the Biz, and the Biggie. Is that necessary for hip hop? Like do they need like that type of battling to keep hip hop? Because you hear some people talk about like, yo, that was needed,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
beef.
because hip hop is like a competitive sport. You know,
It
we
really
were
is.
missing that. You know, for
Mhm.
years. And
But
with,
sometimes it can get out of hand too though.
yeah, it can. But I like it how Drake and Kendrick kept it on wax, which is good. But we needed that though. We needed that
For now.
competitive for now. You know.
I mean, because they could see each other at an award show and get
Yeah.
to boxing it out, and
yeah.
next thing you know, they security get to shooting it out, and then it turns into something bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a lot of people feel like it's needed. Some people feel like, no, let's just you can just do your thing without, you know, let's make some songs
Yeah.
instead of dissing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What about you, Chum?
Man, bro, I think I think the Kendrick and Drake beef. I think it is necessary, bro, because they've been having beef for a long fucking time since 2013. I think on the track with Big Sean, Control, Kendrick kind of was being competitive. He wasn't being like, hey,
F you.
yeah, F you, this and that. He was being competitive. Hey, bro, we're in this game. I'm a diss everybody. I'm gonna beat everybody to be number 1. You know what I mean? Drake, he meant it like that, but Drake took it offensive. He's like, I ain't working with them. And again, bro, I think it's necessary, bro, because it was time to him to start beefing. And I've been having a dream about this shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I wanted Drake and Kendrick to beef, bro,
Yeah.
because they're just always dissing each other subliminally. My fool, just say the name. And the reason why Kendrick always made it subliminally is because Drake always sends fucking whatever he does. He sends people this, hey, this is, you can't say my name. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, bro, if you dissing somebody, don't do that shit when somebody diss you, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that shit's called, but he literally tells the companies that, hey, he can't say my name when he disses me, whatever. That's some bullshit, bro. But
Do you think J. Cole was smart for just backing out the battle?
depends.
I don't think he should have backed out. Either he should have, the fact that he jumped in, he should have fought it to the end. Either he should have, you know, kind of did like got you know, made Kendrick maybe a diss him and just kind of, you know what I'm saying? All right, I lost that. I'm just okay. I lost. You know what I'm saying? Instead of throwing in the towel after you done jumped in there like that. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel like he did go on hard on that track that he did this Kendrick, but I feel like he didn't want to go harder because that was still his home. You know?
Now that would have made everything way more competitive though. If he would have stuck into it like, okay, let me go in on this dude. He going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That don't necessarily mean he had to call Drake and get on the track with Drake. I'm gonna go straight on to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody just going at each other. That would have been cold to see.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That would have been cold to see. You know, but I think that was I don't think it was smart though at all. They
Yeah.
don't do that.
I got another question. What's your favorite top 3 West Coast albums?
Okay. It has to be. It has to. Damn, bro. Does greatest hits count?
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Throw it in there.
Number 3 has to be. Damn. No, it's not that one. Number 1, like with no skips, right? Or just
Yeah,
whatever.
if you no skips and you grew up.
So no skips, Cali Lifestyle, bro. That shit goes hard, bro. That whole album, The Mexican Invasion, no skips. Every beat was so different. DJ Dominator fucking did his thing, bro. Real shit. Number 2, it has to be the All Eyes on Me, bro. I don't know why I put it in number 2, but for some reason there's a couple tracks almost about to be no skips, you know. But I still like the Tupac album. There was no skips. But number 3. Number 3 was, I would say, the Ice Cube, bro. The greatest hits.
The greatest hits?
Yeah, because Ice Cube has some dope ass hits. He has the Funkadelics type of beat. That's what I like about Ice Cube. He's very inspired by Funkadelics, you know. It's pretty cool though.
Who do his production? Him himself or?
I think it's him or Sir Jinx.
Okay.
Sir Jinx does most of his shit. But
On his early albums or?
early, yeah.
Okay.
And Chuck D and
I know
Fuck, I
DJ
forgot.
Muggs did some, right? Earlier, before the beef?
I think he did.
Yeah.
I think he did. You know who? You know who produced for Biggie? It was only for a commercial, bro. I think it was DJ Pooh.
Yeah,
bro.
DJ Pooh. Yeah, that's how the whole beef started. Why he fucking put the dog pound to get shot at in New York.
Yeah, dude. That shit's crazy, bro. That beat's fucking fire, bro.
It is.
New York.
New York.
That shit goes hard, bro.
Yeah.
Oof. That was killer shit right there, man.
Yeah. Like, Corrupt went hard with that. He killed that beat. But I like the way Biggie sounded too on that beat.
Dude, I know, man. I wish that was a real track. You know what's crazy? There's a video of him actually rapping on that beat. He's in the studio smoking. And, bro, he sounded... I ain't gonna lie to you, he sounded pretty close. He sounded really dope.
I know Biggie sounds dope on West Coast beats, bro.
He does, bro. It is crazy. It's kind of like Tupac, because Tupac's from New York.
Yeah.
He was born in New York, but he grew up in Baltimore, and then he went to Oakland.
Yeah.
Then he went to LA. It's like, yeah, this fool.
Almost like the shit that Biggie did with Bone Thugs too.
Ooh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Woo.
That shit was always different.
Notorious
you know?
Thugs.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stevie J though. He produced that track.
Yeah, Stevie J. Yeah.
Yeah. And that track is like legendary. That's one of
Mhm.
one of my favorite Biggie songs right there.
Let's take outside of the beef with Drake and Kendrick, right?
Okay.
If you had the option to produce for just one of them, who would you like to produce for?
Damn, that's a hard one. Does it have to be those two? Has to be those
Just
two?
out of those two, so you can
Okay.
be able to send a track to, and it's gonna get to them.
You know
They're
what?
gonna work on it.
You know what? I think it's Kendrick Lamar, bro.
Kendrick? Okay.
Yeah, I would love to produce for Drake. I really do. Like, but in this track wise, if Kendrick is speaking the truth, I'm gonna have to go with Kendrick, bro. I have to because Kendrick knows what's up. He knows.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Got you.
And this is not non hip hop related, but I just wanna. This is the last question I'll ask you.
Sure.
CHUNKYCHAN can be without these 3 things.
My laptop, my music, and my weed. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding, bro. No. The third one is not true. I can do that any day, bro. I can quit weed and call it a day.
Yeah.
But the third one is shit, man. Probably
The gym.
that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. The gym, I need to work out, bro, or lose weight, bro. That's the only thing I can do.
So what's next for CHUNKYCHAN? So like, what can we look out for?
Just working with a couple Arizona artists, bro. I'm gonna try to get Homegirl on the track. Try to get everybody on the track. So I got a couple people. I can't say it's business wise, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got a couple people on the line, bro. I'm trying to make an album. It's gonna be a self-named album, you know.
Yeah.
So I really wanna make it sound dope, bro. Like I just wanna make it different, but kind of like an old school style. You know what I mean? That's just my plan. But if I can't do it, but I can make it more different than ever, then fuck it, I'll do it. You know?
Yeah.
So that's next for me.
When can we expect the merch?
Well, it's gonna be a minute, but we got ideas in designing, so it'll be a minute, and I'll let you guys know once it drops. Cause I really wanna I really want to start that shit soon.
You know, hook it up with some shirts over here, you know?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah. Let the people know where they can find you at, where to follow you at, where they can hear your music at.
All right, CHUNKYCHAN is on all streaming platforms. It sucks that it's not in all caps, but it's just regular sentences and shit. So it's CHUNKYCHAN. You can see me in streaming platforms. I be posting my beats here and there and singles. I have a track with him and I have a track with Ski. It's on there too. They're literally top 2 on the catalog of Apple Music right now. Follow CHUNKYCHAN official on IG only. If you're trying to hit me up some beats, hit my DMs. I would love to work with you guys. So let me know.
Hell yeah.
That's dope. And you, as far as that's what's dope about music right now. You can go outside of Arizona when it comes to doing production for
Yeah, man.
How far have you worked with somebody like?
Other than Arizona?
Yeah.
Well, like we mentioned, Bozo, and then
Where Bozo at?
Bozo's from
Pico Rivera, right?
yeah, Pico Rivera, California. It's
Okay.
like the southeast, west, or somewhere.
Southeast.
Southeast.
Okay.
It's one of those, and yeah, he was a real one, man. He always give me an opportunity to work and here and there, bro. And I'm blessed to this day, man. He always give me an opportunity for that shit,
Shout out to
man.
Bozo, man.
Yeah, shout out to the homie, man. He's a real one.
That's dope. That's dope. Well, man, we appreciate you pulling up on us, man. That PVM&P TV.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Hopefully
Thank you.
pull up again, man. We chop it up, talk some music and things again. Hot topics, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Yo, appreciate you, Chunky.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
My brother
Appreciate
Alex. All love always with you.
Appreciate
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro. Thank you again.
For sure, man. Appreciate y'all for watching PVM&P TV. See y'all next time. Peace.
We out.
Peace.